Hey, been a while, hasn't it? Well, I make these when I'm bored, just 'cause, why not? So I don't have a schedule or anything. Yeah. So why does it do it? A great way for me to procrastinate is to do these things, these videos. So, let's do it. Let's talk gaming. Now, I'm a gamer. A lot of people I know are gamers, and I think I play a wide variety of games. Due to my obsession with history, and I also like tactical shooters, I do play games that are polar opposites of each other. So let's dive into it, shall we? FPS. So I play a good chunk of FPS. A lot of people do. Battlefield, Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty, Star Wars Battlefront, Verdun, Tannenberg, the works, right? And most of the time, I need to be in a certain mood to want to play an FPS. Because I'm not going to play it if I'm tired, stressed out, I don't know, burn out a long day or something. Because, yeah. But more when I'm in a mood to grind a game with some buds. Games like Halo 3, Call of Duty 2, or like the not Call of Duty Black, but the original Call of Duty 2 bring back a lot of good memories, and those are fun to play. And of course, the campaigns, I can chill out with those. But yeah, FPSs are nice for certain scenarios. Now, strategy and grand strategy games. Now, I gotta say, these are most likely my favorite genre of games. Specifically, the historical ones like Hearts of Iron 4, Rome Total War 2, Napoleon Total War, Empire Total War, basically any historical Total War game. A lot of people don't like these grand strategy games because they are more difficult, especially if you just watch a Hearts of Iron 4 YouTube video. You're not gonna understand anything that's going on, and it's just a way. It just drags people's attention away from a lot of these grand strategy games. And also, a lot of times with people who prefer those FPSs, grand strategy games are not really in the thick of the action. You aren't there doing the physical shooting or, oh my god, fighting. The idea of commanding large armies and like whole countries and all that military stuff is just like people just don't like that. And honestly, that's fine. I don't care. I think they're awesome. I like these because they are historical, and you can go off of the historical route, especially in Hearts of Iron 4. You want to play as Germany, fucking assassinate Hitler, and boom, you got, I don't know, Margaret Thatcher. This genre is definitely my favorite. I can play it if I want to chill or vibe. Just to decompress. A lot of times I can sit back, listen to music, and just play Rome 2. Maybe do whatever, some stuff you can do. And I can even do it if I want to be angry. I can be super hyper aggressive, do anything, just do a lot in those games. Oh, and Age of Empires. Forgot about Age of Empires. Age of Empires. Love Age of Empires. How could I forget? Childhood game. It's awesome. Free roam games. I love a lot of free roam games, such as Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, especially 2, Assassin's Creed, Fallout, Mountain Blade Warband. That's about it. But games like that are always focused around the story mode. Not a lot of them are focused on online, except for like maybe Red Dead and Fallout 76. That's visual. And the stories, and because of that, the stories are awesome. Like especially Red Dead. Those games are just known for having awesome story, and Fallout and Assassin's Creed. Free roam gives you just so many options to do what you want. You don't even have to do the main story. You could spend the entire game just going around and meeting people, going to places, doing random things you want, and that it gives a lot of opportunity. It gives more creativity. It gives just a whole ton of stuff. I think these games are great, and yeah, except Fallout 76, man. Again, same thing. Allows you to for a person to decompress. They can like in Red Dead, just fucking ride a horse through the middle of tall trees. Okay, well you might die, but all right. Now, military games. All the games that I've listed are at least focused around some type of war or some type of violence or military based. And personally, those are the games that I just play the most. Are just some conflict involving war or violence. Now, I just grew up playing war games, and my father and my mother, my dad is in the military, my mother was in the military, so I just grew up with it. I don't know. I just like specifically historically war games and how they were fought, like the tactics of the people that were in it, like the weapons, like what country did what, and blah 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 blah. And it's like that, And I understand a lot of people don't get the interest in war games because you are killing people. Well, fake people, fake. People, please don't ban me, YouTube. And those people just don't like it. And of course, there are people who say that those games cause the person to be violent. But I mean, I don't think I'm violent. Maybe, but eh, uh, it's just people who say that. I don't know why, but I know many people who aren't violent and they just love these games. Maybe they play it for the historical factor or because you can't experience that. And to experience that is just something completely different and it can be fun. Though I love playing a game on Roman times and especially like the invasion of Gaul, modern day France, I would never want to be a Roman soldier invading that area because that'd be horrific. I think it's just the scenario is so different. There's nothing else. You're not gonna find any game like a historical shooter like Verdun that simulates fighting in World War I on the Western Front in trenches. It just like I don't know. It just grabs a lot of people's attention. But there are many games that aren't military based that I do find fun. Let's do it. So for non-military based games, there are a lot of games that aren't military based that I liked. Like shit. Now, I don't love Minecraft, but I can't deny that it is a very good game. It's a staple for most every kid, and it just is a great game. I do often enjoy. You can just do so much in the game, and it's just awesome. I have a lot of respect for Minecraft. I used to play Minecraft all the time when I was a kid. I still play Minecraft now. I'm not saying that I don't. It's a game you can decompress, have fun building whatever, and it's an awesome game. No one can deny it. It's gonna be a game that stays around forever. I believe it's that good of a game. Games like Stardew Valley, Terraria, I don't play, but I have seen videos of, and they are cool. I have no quarrels with games like these, but I clearly do like military-based games over all these, or I should just say fighting games, because games like Halo and Call of Duty like World at War are like polar opposites but put into the same category. Might be better to call them like fighting games, so because it's bad to say that they're violent games, but they are. And also, violent video games are more fun. Kind of bad to say that, but they just are to like me and my friends and millions of other people. But like I said, it's very hard to put games like that into a category because there are so many different categories. There are so many different games. Like I said, a game like Star Wars Battlefront, right? Complete science fiction, and a game like Verdun, complete historical nonfiction, are put in the same category just because they're both first-person shooters. It's just so hard to do that. Yeah, and that I'm done with that. No, so some popular games. According to some people, there are a lot of games that I should like based on my interests, but that I don't. For one, we got Fork Knife. So I tried Fortnite out once. I played it for about maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Died quite early on. Got called garbage. And that was it. Though it was a bad experience to base a whole game off of, it just wasn't my thing. Too many flashing colors and bright lights. It was kind of just like, ah. It also does have quite a young player base. Like when I was 9, 10, 11, maybe even 8 or 7, I played Minecraft and Halo when I was like 11 and some Age of Empires 3. And now kids are playing Fork Knife, which hey, you do you, buddy, I guess. I have no quarrels with Fortnite itself, but I have quarrels with the people who play it because it is quite a what's the word I'm looking for? Toxic player base. Another one is called Thrones of Britannia Total War. It's not a total war strategy game that takes place in England, I think around like 1879 or something like that. Vikings, Scots, Anglo-Saxons, the works, right? It's a total war game, historical setting, one I like, but I was never able to get into it. Don't know why, but it's kind of just like, bleh. Now, I really want to play games such as Escape from Tarkov, Arma 3, Beyond the Wire, Hell Let Loose, Rust, all these well, Rust isn't tactical, but all these tactical shooters. But my PC sucks, and I can't run those. But I'd like to watch videos of them, and they seem interesting. That could turn out differently. Horror games. Now, I think I have a strange relationship with horror. A game like Phasmophobia to me is not scary whatsoever. Rarely has it scared me, but a game like Dead by Daylight has me more scared than Phasmophobia. And that could be because you're running from your inevitable. I hate my. That could be because you're just running from your inevitable demise from a fucking clown bitch. I hate you. But I never really played many horror games. But I like to watch them. And yeah, they're spooky. But if I was doing like a VR horror game, I think I'd probably shit my pants. I was told I handle horror weird, specifically movies. But I think if I was placed right in the thick of it, I'd probably break down and cry. So, oh my god. So those are some games. I definitely 100% forgot some games I played or play, but 100% will remember them when I'm editing or drawing. But I'm 100% too lazy to put them in. Like I said, I'm probably gonna make like one of these videos like a month, like one a month or two a month of these. Like I said, it's when I'm bored. I'm not big, clearly, but it's something fun to do. Kind of something I enjoy to do. A nice hobby, something I can do. Listen to music, draw, have a fun time. Even though my drawing sucks, I like it. So let's end this video off with a quote. Why don't we? This one is from Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain, famous singer from Nirvana. What a great band. It's okay to eat fish because they don't have feelings. I don't have anything else to add. Oh, before I go, I'm telling you, I am going to do a video on music next time. Or the sexiest world leaders.